Hello and welcome to TransUnion's Training Academy's podcast series. Thank you for joining me, Denzel Landy, Senior Advisor for Consumer Solutions in the Analytics and Decisioning Services Division of TransUnion Africa. Today, we will discuss Rwanda's easy access to credit and how the country can capitalize on this. Rwanda has made great strides in making itself conducive to doing business in the past 5 years. The country has pledged to increase access to formal financial services from 21% in 2011 to 80% by 2017, amongst other initiatives. Entrepreneurs are amongst those who are already finding it easier to access formal financial services and credit in particular. Rwanda has improved its ranking in the World Bank's annual Doing Business report in the category of ease of access to credit. It has moved from 4th position in 2015 to 2nd position in 2016 and is tied with the USA and Colombia, and only New Zealand has a higher score than Rwanda in this category. Rwanda's upward movement in this category has a lot to do with the vast improvements in the Credit Reference Bureau services provided in the country. This has provided credit scoring to banks and other financial institutions and has essentially given them a more accurate view of credit worthiness at the time of application when assessing a customer to grant credit. It is also mandatory for companies to submit data to the Credit Reference Bureaus. These include businesses in the insurance, ICT, finance, and microfinance sectors. The provision of this data to the Credit Reference Bureaus enables a much stronger scoring solution to be built. When lenders are armed with this information, they are empowered to make better risk decisions at point of application and increase profitability through developing effective risk-based pricing strategies. For example, the TransUnion credit scoring solution has been specifically tailored for the Rwandan market. It provides credit lenders with an accurate view of the customer's risk at point of application. The solution creates a score that provides an accurate overview of the customer's credit health and makes sure that score is relevant and is reflective of the risk profiles of the local population. Even though Rwanda has made great strides in the ease of access of obtaining credit, the country needs to capitalize on this achievement and take it to the next level. Lending in Rwanda has relied on personal interactions until recently, which is the case in many emerging markets. The increasing number of customers who now have access to credit has meant that there is less of a need for personal familiarity. There is now less personal familiarity, and there's more of a need to have a scoring solution in place in order to assess risk at point of application. TransUnion Africa has recently launched credit scoring training, which aims to help lenders understand how to better utilize credit scores in the risk assessment process. Further to this training also aims to help lenders understand how to build strategies off the back of these scores and how these credit scores can also be utilized across the credit lifecycle. Rwandan lenders have the potential to utilize a large pool of data to get a more accurate risk view of the customer at point of application. However, this data and risk view can be utilized to a greater extent than it is currently. By utilizing this risk view of a customer, lenders will be able to grow their businesses to a larger extent by booking better risk business and would be able to manage their existing portfolios more effectively. One of the most efficient ways of reaching this goal is to better educate the credit provider and the consumer on credit and how to utilize credit scores to their advantage. Upskilling those within the credit industry will have a mutually beneficial impact on both consumers and credit providers. This will further entrench Rwanda as a country with the ease of access to credit. Thank you for joining me for this podcast. I hope you've enjoyed, and if you have any further questions, please feel free to visit our website. Goodbye.